Well, I'd be glad you'd be able to get over here so fast, Linda. After my phone call, I wanted to talk to yo about something very important that has to do with your husband, Felipe Pena, or soon to be ex husband. And before we goes any further, would Joe like some gummy bears? They are my favorites.
Oh, thank you so much, Charisse. Gummy bears, how quaint. No, 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 I don't like those kinds of things. They are full of processed junk and sugars and things that cause cancer and cause all kinds of other diseases. And they add weight to you and they rot your teeth out. And oh, they're just terrible. And if I want to keep my figure and my strength for my vineyards, I cannot eat processed foods and trash and junk like that. But thanks you very much.
Well, I'd be only gonna offer yo one or two because I like them so much, but now I don't even know if I want one or two because yo made them seem like they're gonna cause me instant death. So anyway, Linda, the reason yo be called over here is I need a big favor. You see, my sister was here yesterday, and she and Felipe met, and he came over here to ask me to give him a second chance, have a relationship. I don't know if he meant a fling or something serious, but he said we both be going through divorces now, so let's get back together. I told him no, that I wanted to be at the very most friends because once a cheater, always a cheater. And, well, I did all that for yo.
Oh, Charisse. Oh, thanks you so much for caring and being such a good friend and not giving in to your passions. I mean, it's very hard to resist Felipe Pena. He is the most handsome man in all of Spain. Hello, everyone. So, thanks you so much. But I don't know what I can do. I mean, what did your sister do? I mean, I know you threw her in the pool, and she was upset, I'm sure.
Well, she'd be upset because I threw her in the pool, but don't forget, she was trying to steal my podcast. She was saying that she wanted to have the podcast for herself, that the letter C could stand for Chanel, and that Yo and Karen and everybody else in the show was all a bunch of trash, and she wanted to replace Yo with, phony Beverly Hills housewives type women that were uppity. And I said, Yo be boring, so they be boring. And, we got to get rid of her. I mean, I thought I did by booting her out of here, but she has a new plan up her sleeve.
She won't be able to have a plan up her sleeve. I mean, she has that husband. What's his name?
Oh, yes, Roger, the one that has all the money. Well, she didn't seem to care because after Felipe saw her and professed his undying love to me, he booted me off the chair, kicked over my book, and ran over to her like she was, the cream of the crop, honey, and I had the bubonic plague. So I was really ticked off, and I booted her out of the house, and he said he would help her with her luggage, and they would go out for dinner, and I'm sure he was looking for more than dinner, like dessert. And you'll remember what dessert be. Explain that to you because you'll be Mexican and didn't quite know the term.
Oh, see, yes, see. I knew that what you were saying. I didn't understand that way. Dessert meaning, something passionate. But you are right. I mean, I can do whatever you need. I don't want to see him ever again. He will be out of the vineyards for good since it was in my family before we got married. So he has no claim to anything. He may think he does, and he may try to fight for it because I didn't do a prenup. But what I had before is mine, and he can't have it.
Chanel is after people for their money, but also for their looks. Her husband is handsome and rich, and Felipe, he ain't rich, but he be handsome, and she be thinking that half that vineyard's gonna be going to him, so she'd be the new matriarch and queen of that vineyard.
Over my dead body!
Well, that might be arranged if he has his way. That's why Yo and I should team up, and I'll even sweeten the pot, dangling a carrot in front of you.
Oh, no, honey, I don't like carrots. I mean, I might have them in like soup or salad, but just to dangle one in my face to tempt me, they're not all that great.
Um, Dangling a carrot doesn't mean I'm actually going to put one in your face and try to get you to do what I want. It's an expression. I know in Mexico they probably don't have that same expression, but it means I have an offer that yo can't refuse.
Oh, I probably can't refuse it if it has to do with Felipe. I don't want to see him.
Well, I know you don't, but I also know that yo wants to be my BFF.
Well, of course, I mean, I would be honored to be your BFF. I thought I was just your acquaintance and someone trying to deal with the Monica situation. Speaking of Monica, how is that dear girl? She's so sweet.
I don't know where she be. I hope she ran out in front of the train tracks and she be gone. But uh, this has nothing to do with Monica. Um, it has to do with Yo becoming my BFF. Oh God, I can't believe I'm actually going to do this.
Oh, well, Charisse, I mean, I thought that was Karen's part.
Karen? Oh, please, honey child. She be sleeping with my husband. I mean, she be in my life because, she be having an affair and I found out about it. But she ain't my BFF. As a matter of fact, she may not even survive. She be in the hospital. She be critical. And Shotgun Red came over here, the nerve of him, and asked me to go to the hospital and see her. And of course, I said I didn't want to, and he begged me, and I finally did. And when I went over, they said, "Yo, be kinfolk." I said, "What?" They said, "Yo, be kinfolk," and I said, "No." Do I look like Karen? I be black, she be white. Hello, are the hospital people that stupid at the villages? I said, "No, we ain't kinfolk," and she said, "Well, yo ain't coming in here. Yo gots to be kinfolk, and even then, yo gots to wear a mask, which is fine with me. I'm not gonna not wear a mask in that damn hospital. I'm lucky I don't wear a big gas mask and a snowsuit just to cover my whole body so no skin be showing, and gloves, winter gloves." But anyway, Yo can really be my BFF. Oh God. If Yo do me a favor, and it's a big favor.
Well, I don't understand. If you said that expression, once you go black, you ain't going back, and he dumped you at a moment's notice, does that mean that he dumped you for your sister, who's also black?
That would be correct. So he probably ain't ever gonna go back to no Latina or white woman because of the fact that, once Yo have me, I mean, that be it. And my sister is the closest thing there is to me, even though she be plastic and obnoxious and self-centered and, a witch. But that be beside the point. I need revenge, honey. He just ignored me like I was nothing and ran running to her and said he wanted to take her to the Hilton for a rendezvous.
Oh my goodness, he is a pig.
A pig is that'd be an understatement. He be a dirtball. But anyway, Yo and I can team up, and if Yo do as I ask, I would consider Yo be my BFF because I don't got one. I must be desperate.
Oh, Charisse, I mean, just tell me what you want me to do. I mean, I would really consider it.
Oh, perfect. That's wonderful. What I want Yo to do is I want Yo to call Felipe and tell him Yo want him back, that Yo wants to be with him, and that Yo made a mistake, and that whoever he be with, and he will assume that Yo think he be with me, needs to be dumped immediately, and Yo will take him back to the vineyard and the ranch and reconcile. That's what I want.
Oh, Charisse, I can't. I could never ever take him back. I mean, once my vows have been broken with that he had an affair. I mean, adultery is, it's a sin, and I can't forgive it one time. I mean, it's one strike and you're out. And someone that looks like me, I can't believe he would actually cheat. I mean, I know that he was interested in you because you were a celebrity, but your sister. I mean, what does she have?
Oh, she got a little skinny little body. She'd be wearing a bikini. She finally got herself dressed. I threw her in the pool hoping she'd be drowned, and I even threatened I was going to drown the two of them if they didn't get off my property right away.
Oh, Charisse, that is so funny. You certainly do get your dander up, as we say.
Yes, well, we say the same thing in English. But the point is, you don't have to take him back. You can tell him a couple hours later that Yo don't want nothing to do with him. But in the meantime, I want her to think. I want her to believe that they going to be together so that he will dump her, and then you can get him home. You'll get him home and then, talk to him and everything, and then say, "Oh, I changed my mind. I made a mistake. I really can't trust you anymore." And by that time, it'll be too late because Chanel would have her behind dumped.
Well, I guess I could do that, but how am I going to know that they are actually apart?
Well, you're going to ask him to move back into the house and sleep in the guest room, and as things progress, you will move him back into your room.
Oh, I don't know if I want to live with him full time. I don't know if I want to see him at all. I mean, I just don't think I can do it.
Well, okay, if you don't want to be my BFF, I guess that's okay. I'll just have to think of some other plan on my own. I'm sure that I'm a smart woman. I can think of something, but I thought that would be the easiest thing to do.
No, don't be hasty. Oh, jeez, oh, good Jesus Cristo, oh, Dios mío. I don't know if I can do this. I can try, but I mean, he may try to get amorous with me, and I have a very hard time resisting him. I mean, he's so handsome, and he has he wears those tight clothes, and oh, he's so shapely.
Well, I know all that. I remember those features quite well. Yes, I did. But I don't think that a body is going to make any difference. I think if Yo wants him back and he thinks that he'll be back into your good graces with the vineyard, that maybe, just maybe, we can fool him and get Chanel out of our lives once and for all. We don't want her trying to take over the show and getting us both axed. I don't mean asked. I mean axed off this show for her snooty friends from London.
Oh, no, 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 we don't want that. We cannot have that. No, no. All right, I will call him and tell him to come home. Different bedrooms. I want to reconcile. Take things slowly, and he must break it off with Ju or any other woman that he may be interested in. And I want to see him at night and make sure he's home, and that way we will know he is not with Chanel.
That would be perfect. And there'd be no way for that little tramp to know what be happening. She'll never know what hit her. And he is so greedy and so money hungry that he will definitely accept you back, because he wanted you back in the beginning. And then when Yo said no, he came to me. And then when I said no, he went to her. So the only way to get her out of the picture is for Yo to step up to the plate and get him back in your house. Not in your bed, but back in your house.
All right. I will tell him right now. And we'll keep our little secret from everyone else. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, of course I won't. Teamed up, honey, we are invincible. And yes, I will make you my BFF. I've got to be desperate.
Oh, Charisse, this is so wonderful. I'm so happy. That means I'll be on the program out more often, I think.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'll get home. This was very interesting. Cannot believe he would do this to Ju and me, to dump Ju for Chanel. I mean, I only met her once, but you're right. She was sort of in love with herself.
Well, so is Felipe, so they're actually the best couple in the world, but we ain't gonna be having that. So thank you so much, and I'll show you out, and we will be victorious in this. I know we will. I know that's right. For sure. She has no it's coming.
All right, Charisse. Do you think I'm going to be taken out that quickly? You are wrong, my dear. I have been here all along listening, and I am infuriated. But I will be telling Felipe everything. He will know exactly what you're up to, and you two will not win. You can't beat me. Oh, no, you can't.